I'll say one of the first times, I think it might have been the first time, but I started playing drums at the age of 3, and it became so, just formality. Every Sunday, you go to church. There was Bible study, there was rehearsal. Back then, it was mass choir rehearsal, youth choir rehearsal, men's choir rehearsal, women's choir. We was in church every day of the week.
Right.
I didn't know what my house looked like. But I still remember some struggle within my family. And I remember that there was a preacher had come, there was some anniversary or something, it was afternoon service, and by this time I was about 4 or 5, somewhere in that ballpark. And I remember the preacher saying, if you want your family to be saved, if you want God to do this in your life, if you want, just repeat after me. And I sat on the drums, and I would hear this often, but I would just never do it because I didn't think it really applied to me. I thought I was just too young. I'm like, all right, I'm having fun. I'm playing drums. My dad is giving me crazy eyes on the keyboard, and everybody else, I'm running around doing anything that I probably shouldn't do as a kid, but I just didn't think that it applied to me at my age. And so I didn't say those prayers before. I would watch everybody else do it, and I would watch the miracles. It would seem like fascinating things happen, but I just didn't do it. And then at one particular time, I did during this service, and I remember just repeating it back in my mind. I didn't want to say it out loud. I didn't want anybody, my little friends to look at me and judge me on the drums. And so I just would say it to myself. I said it to myself. And as I began to say it to myself, I found myself just repeating it and repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. I was bawling, and I'm repeating it, and I heard God say to me, he said, because you believe, I will do it. Yeah. And I sat there, and just like you said, it was scary. I was like, who said that? I'm waiting, like, who heard me? I said it, and I remember just sitting there, and then I'm not telling you to do this, but I said, God, you gotta show me. I've never been here before. You gotta show me. And day after day, week after week, month after month, something happened. But when God began to do it, he began to show himself strong and mighty, but he began to prove himself to me. It wasn't like I'm gonna test you, but it was like I need to see you to build me. And because I believed, he did it.